Mrs. Yolis and her students love to receive quality comments from their readers. This is a short tutorial about how to leave a comment on Mrs. Yolis's classroom blog. First of all, you should know on the right-hand side there is an archive, and an archive is a listing of all the posts on the blog. And the most recent is at the top in the 2012 section. If you click on a triangle, it will open up that section. Here's the October section, and if I close that triangle, it will shut all the October stories down. If I click September, that will open up anything that was published in September. So I recommend starting at the archive and looking through and finding a post that interests you. Once you've found a post and you want to leave a comment, scroll to the bottom of the post and you're looking for the word comments. Now here I am approaching the bottom of the post and I can see here's a new post called the Statue of Liberty from October 19th. So I know there is the end of the one I'm searching for, and I see here it has 8 comments. It might have no comments, it might have 1 comment, might have 25 comments, but click on the word comments and that will open up the comment section. Sometimes it takes a minute, you just have to be patient. I came to the bottom and I see a little gray box and it says enter your comment. So I'm going to click on that, it highlights, and you can start typing your comment. We like to open with a greeting like Dear Mrs. Yolis, comma, or Dear Panda, or you can direct your comment to anyone. And I'm going to just start typing a comment. I really enjoyed your post about plurals. Now I'm going to stop right now because I'm sure you noticed that the word really is not only misspelled, but it's underlined. In many browsers, like the one I'm in right now, Firefox, hold Control and click on the word, it will offer you the spelling. So anything that's underlined, unless it's your name and you know it's spelled right, will alert you that it is misspelled. I really enjoyed your post about plurals. You might want to add maybe a connection you have or a couple of plurals that you'd like to share with the class, and then you can sign it. We never use last names. We only use our first names because we want to preserve our privacy online. The next step after you've signed it is to select a profile. Now if you have a Gmail account, you can go ahead and use that if you choose. I encourage my students to go down here to the name URL and type in your name. Now my name is Mrs. Yolis, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in. If I had a blog, I could put my blog's URL in there. Many of you don't, so I'm going to leave that blank and press continue. And now you can see I have my comment. I have not finished it, but I know you will. I have selected Mrs. Yolis is my name, and now I'm going to preview my comment. You always want to look at your comment and make sure it says what you think it says. So, Dear Mrs. Yolis, I really enjoyed your post. You can scroll down. If you don't like what you've written or you want to make some changes, you can click that edit button that I'm hovering over, and that will open up the comments and you can fix your mistakes. The final step is to prove you're not a robot, to eliminate spammers that sometimes attack blogs. So a human being can read and type. So I see it says 16, and there's usually some crazy letters here. It looks like a K and an H and an O, G-R-O. Hopefully, if not, it'll give you another one. Go ahead and press publish. Oops, I missed it. So let me try again. 109 space E-R-F-E-H-A. I think I got it that time. Press publish. I did. One way you know you got published is if you look here, there'll be a yellow box that says your comment will be visible after approval. Sometimes people would like to comment back to someone who has left a comment. For example, here's a comment from Panda, and if you notice right below it, there's a comment from Sean that's indented a little bit. This is what they call threaded comments, and it's a great way to get a conversation going. If I would like to reply to this thread that Panda and Sean have going, I scroll to the bottom of their indentation and I click the word reply. And that will let me join their conversation, and mine will be right underneath the last comment in that thread. As I scroll through here, I see a great comment from Jenna. If I want to start a conversation with her, I click on the word reply right under her name, And now Jenna and I can get a conversation going. So I'm going to say, at Jenna, wow, what a terrific comment with interesting, irregular plurals. If I want to change my name and reply, maybe I want to add Mrs. Yolis and Panda, I can just edit my profile, add my URL if I'd like, if I have a blog and I have a URL. Otherwise, I'll just continue. If I finish writing this to Jenna, I would, of course, preview it. If you like what you've written, you can move on to the spam section. If not, you can always click Edit and go back. I am going to fill in the spam, it looks like, and the number 48. If not, they'll just offer you a new one. Aha, I got it. So my comment will be visible after it's approved, and it will be embedded or threaded right underneath Jenna's. Happy blogging, everyone!